weapon.
The B-52 Stratofortress.
The B-52 is a symbol of the U.S. Air Force. There is a lot of power that this aircraft brings to the fight.
The B-52 captures people's attention because, first of all, it's been around for so long. And as you walk up to the airplane, you'll notice that it has 8 engines. It's a massive airplane.
Originally expected to serve for just a decade, the B-52 has its origins in the dark days of the Cold War against Russia.
The B-52 was originally developed to perform the U.S.'s strategic mission back in the mid-50s, built to sit on nuclear alert to show that we were committed to that mission if necessary.
Thankfully, it never had to play out its doomsday nuclear role. But in 1965, the B-52 was called into action in South Vietnam. An 8-year campaign of conventional close-air support operations, codenamed ArcLight, saw the B-52 carry out 130,000 sorties, dropping 2.5 million tons of bombs. The Vietnam conflict ended in 1973, and by the 1990s, the Cold War had thawed. But the B-52 has continued to adapt and survive.
Performs global strike missions, air interdiction missions, both against targets counter-air, counter-land, and counter-sea.
Recently, it was one of the workhorses in Operation Desert Storm, our first war against Iraq, and then more recently in Afghanistan and Iraq again in Operation Enduring Freedom and Operation Iraqi Freedom.
I would actually say that the aircraft has become more successful as it has aged. And that's fundamentally because it's been modernized to be able to carry almost every weapon that the U.S. Air Force can employ.
This big old jet can carry a 12 JDAM, 24,000 pounds worth of JDAM, or 16 cluster munitions. We can also carry a wide variety of laser-guided bombs, all the way up to the 5,000-pound bunker buster.
The B-52 scores high on range, mobility, firepower, and fear factor, earning itself the nickname Buff, for big, ugly, fat, and we'll leave the rest to your imagination.